Okay, every time I get my hands on a new oscilloscope, I always have to test it for speed. Is it really a 1 gigahertz oscilloscope? Okay, and the best test to do that with is a sharp edge, and then you do the mathematics to give you the bandwidth. Okay, so rise time, 0.4 divided by the rise time will give you the bandwidth, okay, on a modern oscilloscope. It used to be 0.35. I did a whole video on that. See if I can remember to link it down below. But anyway, it's 0.4 over the rise time. And so we are going to use a wonderful rise time generator. This is from the Leo Bodnar Electronics, okay? And Leo Bodnar has a very, very fast edge. So I've measured this one at 41 picoseconds for a 10% to 90% and 27 picoseconds for a 20% to 80%. So let's go ahead and plug this on. And you can see that we're getting a square wave out, fine. But it's kind of rolling off at the top here. So you have to remember that when you use these things, make sure you terminate them with 50 ohms. So we're going to come here and termination 50 ohms, and you can see, boom, it got real sharp over there. Okay, it got very sharp. So that's what we want to see. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're going to trigger on that, and we are going to move our trigger level up, and then we're going to get a nice big picture. See if I can get it all on the screen here. Now go down one. All right, and I'm going to then click this, and then that will give me micro movements. I want to fill the whole screen up so we can get a good measurement. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to zoom in on that edge, okay? And so this thing maxes out at 200 picoseconds per division, okay? And we'll put it about there, 500 picoseconds per division. And then let's turn on a measurement. Turn on measurement. We will add a measurement, whole bunch of things in here. This is alphabetical, so we can go over here to rise time. So we'll click on rise time, we'll add that. And it is giving us a number down here, but I want to, let's see, display, yeah, there we go. Let's turn that on. That'll give you an idea of where it's making the measurements, right? And so we can come down here, and it's bouncing around, but it's bouncing around from like 390 to 410, okay? So it's around 400 picoseconds. And what is 400 picoseconds? 0.4 divided by 400 picoseconds is 1 gigahertz. So it's spot on a 1 gigahertz oscilloscope. So yeah, there you go. Let's see if I can put some averaging on this thing. Rise time, reference level, envelope. How do you put averaging on this thing? Reference level, source, gate. Back to measurements, maybe. Measurements, statistics. Measure all events, clear results. Gate setup. I don't think we want gating. Reference level. I've got to read the manual. I did copy the manual, download the manual, but it's 1,770 pages. I just haven't gotten around to read it. I have not read it yet, but I'm sure you can put average on this thing. There's a whole bunch of math. There's a whole bunch of math functions you can do too. So anyway, there you go. It is a 1 gigahertz oscilloscope. Let's go ahead and make it better if you want to get even better statistics here. Yeah, it's bouncing around a lot, but it's still around 400. That's why I don't like to go there. Let's see here. Let's make this go down because I think it's probably getting confused that it's reading that hump. Yeah. Right around, I know it's probably hard for you guys to read that, but it's right around 400 picoseconds.